Welcome to the video. If you enjoy learning magic tricks and engaging in discussions of magic, be sure to subscribe as I post about twice per week. Some of the tools I use in my videos, I have or have had a affiliate link for. I earn a commission if you purchase that through my link, and all my relevant connections will be posted at that link. Check out my merch store and my exclusive membership if you want to dive even deeper. But for now, let's get into the video. Welcome to Coin Mentalism. Now I'm teaching this from Gene Hugard's Coin Magic book, which is what all the tricks this month are going to come from. So if you want to check out more of that, be sure to keep checking back on this channel this month for more coin tricks. But in his book, this was a 2-trick sequence. The first trick I found kind of interesting was kind of a witch hand effect. So I'm just going to throw that in here real quick. You're going to have the spectator hold a coin in their hand and secretly place it in one of their hands while you're not looking. You can turn completely away, in fact. And then they're going to hold it in whatever hand they've chosen, and you're just going to instruct them to hold the hand with the coin in it up to their forehead, up against their forehead, and think to themselves, the coin is in my right hand, the coin is in my right hand, or the coin is in my left, whichever it is, to think and say it in their head 10 times. And so they're going to do that, and then they're going to bring it back down. And Gene Hugard said the idea would be that one palm would be paler than the other palm. Now, I've done some experimentation with this, and I'm just not sure how surefire that will be. So I'm throwing it in as a bonus here. He uses that as a lead-in to this trick that I'm going to be teaching, but I did still want to share with you the principle because I think it's kind of an interesting idea for an impromptu witch hand effect. So try it out on yourself and let me know what you think. Does it work on you? Do you feel like your one palm is paler than the other when you do that? But for this 3-cup trick, you just need 1 coin and 3. He actually used matchbox drawers. For me, these are the tops to some spice bottles, like spice containers that I have. You really can use just like 3 identical covers of any kind. And you don't actually have to use 3 coins, but for my sake, these make noise, and so I feel like it would be more fooling to someone if, you know, everything that you shake is making noise, because it would be obvious otherwise. And this is the actual secret Hugard used. You're gonna get a piece of tape, so just something like this, a small piece of tape, and this was, honest to goodness, what he used. He said to use a real human hair. You actually probably can't even see mine on film unless you look really closely. And you're gonna tape that human hair to where it is sticking out from the coin. Can you see that there? So that's a very subtle version. I have blonde hair, and I didn't pluck this out. You know, this is just in the dust lying around. I know it's kind of weird or gross to talk about, but like, you can just find it. So I just looked around, got some dust. I see some hairs around. I also have a pet in this household, so who knows whose hair, you know, amongst me, my wife, and my pet. So anyway, I know that's weird to talk about, but that was literally, that's his secret, is to grab a human hair and to tape it to the back so that it would be sticking out. Now this example I just plucked out of random might be a little too short, but that's what you would want to experiment with, is that it's sticking out far enough to where you will be able to see it. And it's important that it's visible even when covered. So here I've just done it again with a slightly longer one, so that now, place it underneath, it is sticking out the back of the cup. So now the idea is that if you turn your back, they can put it under any cup, and they can move these cups around, and it's very subtle, but you'll be able to see this. This is why I like putting coins under the other ones as well, because you might need to unhide it, right? It's not guaranteed, at least in my version with these cups, it's not guaranteed that that hair will be sticking out, but now it is. So that's the principle, but you definitely want to experiment and try this out yourself at home. Get your 3 cups or matchbox drawers, whatever it is, try out a couple hairs, or of course you can also use like threads, as long as they are kind of thin enough. You're looking for that fine line between being hard for them to discern, but still you being able to tell if you were looking at it. And then you want to experiment mixing them around. Mix around the coins as someone else would, imagining that you've turned your back, and then see if you're able to get that thread to still be visible to you. So that's the first part that's important. The other part that's important is to find that right surface you're going to work on. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying this video, I wanted to tell you about the exclusive videos that I'm putting on my membership this month. At the base tier, that's the supporter tier, I'm going to be telling you about 3 classic magic books that I think you should have in your library. Just going to talk a little bit about each of them as well as where you can get them. And at the upper tier, this is my insider level of the membership, we're going to be teaching tricks with coin shells. This is a classic special tool for coin magic, and I'm going to be teaching from this month's resource, Hugard's Coin Magic, covering 2 different types of sort of magic moments you can very easily create with this prop. But in our discussion, I also kind of jazzed together a little bit of a freestyle of like a 3-phase routine you can do building off the principle shared in this book. And so all that's put together in a video that I've added to the bonus tricks library, which, like I said, you have access to if you're an insider member. So check those out if you're interested. But for now, let's get back into the video. So if you're in a situation where everything is bright and you have like a white tablecloth underneath you, that might not be the most helpful unless there's some texturing that could hide it, right? So yeah, it is this kind of fine line between you being able to see it and others not being able to see it. So that's the principle as Hugard shared it. There's other technology and methods on the market that use this principle of you just need a mark on this somehow that you'll be able to see that others won't. But that's how he shared it, and that's how he kind of put this kind of 1-2 punch of mentalism together, where you have the witch hand effect, and then you're able to go into this as a follow-up if you'd like. I believe he recommended having like another coin where it's detached, or even removing this for it to be examined. But I think if you're using tape and not like, you know, wax or something else like that, that would be removable. I think it makes more sense to just have a coin to switch in. But there you go. Thought it was a pretty fun principle to share, and a couple cool little tricks and little secrets from Gene Hugard. So let me know in the comments, what would you do if you could read minds? What would you use that power for? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching. If you want more, you can check out the membership for some exclusive content. Pick up some merch from the Magic Merch Store. I also have a journal for magicians. You can check out all those links below. And if you want more free content, check out the video that YouTube is recommending to you right now. But until next time, keep enjoying your magic, stay a hobbyist at heart, and I will see you guys in the next video.